In our area in Kirklees, we could foresee some of the issues would be that if we didn't train more staff up to carry out clinical procedures, we'd got more and more people with profound and multiple learning disabilities coming through. We soon realised that if we didn't train more staff up to do this, it would have a negative impact on people's quality of life because they wouldn't be able to get out into the community and join in activities as much as we'd previously done, because there just wouldn't be the capacity of qualified nurses to be able to do that. Things like feeding through a tube and drinking through a tube, we thought those are procedures that can be carried out by support workers that would make a massive difference to people's lives.
For me, the most important thing when making sure that this group of people are included in services is firstly recognising that they have a right to access those services in the same way as all disabled people do. And secondly, doing a robust risk assessment so that you identify the risk, but then hopefully with a can-do attitude, you don't allow the risk to become a barrier.
There we go.
We went about changing things to start with by carrying out an audit of everybody's medical and clinical needs across all our day opportunities services. And from that, we sat down and we got a working group together and we worked out what different days, how many different procedures would need carrying out.
We initially got the gastrostomy nurses to come in and do a day course, and they went through the theories of gastrostomy and the pump feeds and just about everything that they needed to know about the gastrostomy. Then the learning disability staff nurses took on the role of training people here on site. We have a competency format and we adapt that to individual care plans, and it'll have everything in from ensuring that brakes are on wheelchairs, the positioned right, communications right. It's a process of staff observing, practicing with supervision, and then being able to do it without that supervision. We're monitoring sort of on a daily basis because we're on site, so we dip in and out and have a look at what's going off and give people pointers. You need to build your staff's confidence up in what you're expecting them to do and just keep reassessing.
If there's any questions or anything that you need to ask at that time, you can just go ahead and ask them questions. And then if you're on your own, you've still got the support from other nurses.
It's giving them new skills and with that comes a new confidence. And I think at the end of the day, when they can see the benefits that it gives people, that's what really matters as well.
The good practice in Kirklees is about a very integrated approach by health and the local authority. They really are joint working.
It's so important to maintain standards and quality of life for people, which includes being part of the community and getting out and about and joining in things and not letting any medical procedures get in the way of that wherever possible.
Carrying out the clinical procedures is not the be-all and end-all of their lives. It's merely a small aspect that needs to take place in order for somebody to be supported in their own community.